Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you'd think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
I no longer wish to be called goth, alt, or emo. I will also no longer be accepting spooky snack. From now on, you may refer to me as an Edgar Allan Poe.
Hey guys, come here. You gonna say something? Okay, cool.
What's the dumbest thing a guest has asked you while working at Disney World?
It's my time! Okay, so I worked at Disney World twice as a CP in both attractions and in food service, so I have aplenty. This is one of my favorites, so I'll just act it out for you. Hello, princesses and princes. Thank you so much for the wait. The ride's getting ready to start, so we'll be seating in just a moment. Ma'am, before you start seating us, I have a question. Yes, of course, ma'am. How can I help you? When is the rain going to stop? Well, it's a little hard to predict because it is Florida, so it could be anywhere from 5 minutes to a couple hours. No, I mean, like, when are you guys going to turn it off? Turn what off? The rain, turning off the rain, because we don't really like getting wet. Turn off the rain? Yeah, like you do for the shows and the rides. Like, when is the rain? When are you going to turn that off? We don't?
I'm a lesbian getting a degree in film studies from Harvard, and I'm going to tell you all my favorite times that Jurassic Park passes the Bechdel test. The little girl asks we can call for help, and Laura Dern says we've got to reboot the system first, and then of course the girl is a girl who codes, and that's feminism. Number 2, Laura Dern says, oh my god, to a baby raptor, and the baby raptor says, Rah! And this is a pass because remember, all lab-grown dinosaurs are female. Number 3, Laura Dern says, hey baby, to a sick triceratops, and for those of you purists who believe that we need to know both female characters' names, I implore you to look into the JPEU, because we can actually find out that this dinosaur's name is Sarah. Who could forget the iconic kitchen scene where these two girl bosses are chatting the entire time, and they're not talking about men, they're talking about dinner. There's of course this moment where Lex is talking to a dinosaur, and then it sneezes on her. I would say that sneezing is a form of communication, so I'm gonna call that one a pass. And last but certainly not least, every time that we see the T-Rex interact with another dinosaur or with Laura Dern, that is technically a pass because the dinosaur is female and her name is Roberta. Like and follow for more Ivy League feminist film analysis.
But you're an animal.
These are 3 ways cats finessed humanity and got away with it. Number 1, they literally mind control us. Cats carry a parasite that's been proven to psychologically affect rats and mice, making them less fearful of cats and easier to get clapped. Normal rats will avoid areas that smell like cat or cat urine, where infected rats will give substantially less fucks. But this parasite can affect humans, is believed to cause an uncontrollable attraction to cats to the point where you care for them like a crazy cat lady. And for those calling cap, up to half of God's roster can have toxoplasmosis that can even be passed from mother to child during pregnancy. They basically hypnotize their way into our home, ain't that a bit? Number 2, a cat's meow is just them manipulating us. In the wild, cats would normally never meow. It's only used for mothers and kittens to communicate with each other or for two cats that got separated. Basically, adult cats would never meow to another cat, but they figured out it's a sound that humans respond to. So when a cat meows, it's basically using baby talk to get your attention, and you fall for it. Some cats will even use a purr cry that humans find impossible to ignore, and that's how you know they know exactly what they're doing. Number 3, they domesticated themselves because unlike dogs, goats, and pigs, we had no reason to domesticate them ourselves. We don't eat them and we don't use them to hunt for food like we did with dogs, so technically there was no real reason to have them as pets. But cats saw us as free food and vibes, so they tolerated us just enough to eventually diverge from their wild relatives. Which is why an animal that never needed to be a pet is now in millions of homes around the world, and no animal has ever finessed that hard. And then they got the audacity to act like they're too good for us, like bruh, you chose this life.
Oh, you don't like that? Or do you just not like me? Sorry, I don't treat you like a goddess. Is that what you want me to do? Sorry, I don't treat you like you're perfect, like all your little loyal subjects do. Sorry, I'm not made of sugar. Am I not sweet enough for you? Is that why you always avoid?
Welcome to the UPS store. How can I help you? Shut up! Where's my package? What package? It was a prepaid return to Amazon. I dropped it off here. What's the tracking number? I don't know. When'd you drop it off? Sunday. Sir, we're closed on Sunday. Yeah, I came here Sunday afternoon and you were closed, so I left it on the front porch for you guys to bring in when you opened on Monday. So where is it? Someone stole it. What do you mean someone stole it? My love, you left it on the ground in the middle of a strip mall. Someone stole it. There was a diamond necklace inside. Why would you leave a diamond necklace on the ground? Shut up!
Hey, Kyle. Everything okay, bud? Yeah, dude. What's up? 15 minutes ago, you posted a photo of Jackie Kennedy holding JFK in the back of the Lincoln Continental. Uh-huh. You captioned it, "Me and Who." Yeah, I don't see a problem. 2 minutes after that, you posted a photo of Wednesday and Pugsley Adams. Uh-huh. You captioned it, "Need this." They're brother and sister. Like in the Addams family, they're the Addams family. I've always wanted a goth sister. You have a goth sister. She owns a bat. I want another. Dude, what? You just tweeted, "Keep liking my tweets and we gonna end up like this." This is just a photo of two old men playing catch in the park. Yeah, it is. Are you gonna like it? Yeah. I think I will. Dude, come on. It's a photo of Dobby getting his little hobbit back blown out by Hat.
Hi, human. Oh, okay. Oh, where are we going? Why are you picking me up? Is this wire? Oh, okay. Did you just call me stupid? Oh.
Your soul is changing. I hope you find your peace.
Hi, my name is Amani. I studied communications and I want to tell you why this trend works. So I actually really like this trend and I feel like it's really nostalgic and that's a part of it, but there's something else that's going on. If you've watched any of my previous videos, I talked about something called a visual dictionary. Basically a set of symbols that will tell you what's going to happen next. And if you know the set of symbols that indicate what's going to happen next to people, then you know how to break that. And that's exactly how brands get attention and buzz. What this trend does is it gives people a formula in order to break people's visual dictionaries. And because no two people will do it in the exact same way, there's always going to be an unexpected element to any one of these videos. And that's exactly why the trend is snowballing, because people are getting more creative and nobody watching can tell what's going to happen next, even if technically they do. Oh, and it also helps that Adult Swim is actually encouraging this, because none of these iterations can harm their brand, because the formula is unexpected.
Hi, I'm gonna rank all of the United States of America based on how well the shape would work as a Diva cup. First, I just want to say the rules. There's only one rule, and that's that I can't twist the shapes around. They have to go in my cooter the way that they are. Does that make sense? Let's go! Last place is Delaware. It's too small, okay? It's not only gonna get lost inside of me, it's not gonna be able to hold any of my flow. I'm gonna bleed all over myself, and my gynecologist is gonna find it every 3 years or so, whenever the fuck I actually bother to go. So Delaware last. Rhode Island, same complaint. It's way too small. I'm only putting it higher because it's cute. Okay, next here is Nebraska. I just don't feel like there's any clear like insertion point here. I feel like also the little cut at the bottom could just kind of like rub against me a little weird, like my thigh chafing.
Hey everyone, 'tis I, the Crypto Wizard, and I've been going over some of these new prices, and I can't believe it. The bulls and the bears are all horny. I don't think I understand TikTok.
Like, I already made a podcast that people liked, and we've done books and stuff. I don't know why I have to learn another thing. I don't know why I have to understand a whole other thing with TikTok. I have kids, you know? I can't figure out another thing. Because as soon as I get this figured out, it's going to be another fucking thing. Anyway, the bulls are horny for the games.
Some of you wanted to see how Hetty gets in the pool, so this is how. Hi. Floater.
At least I don't have an irrational fear of birds like the person I'm passing the phone to.
First of all, I'm not afraid of birds, I'm just aware of them. And even if I was, I'm not talking about the backyard Tweety wake you up at 5 a.m. birds. I'm talking about this Jurassic bull with feathers. Regular Show was not kidding, this Velociraptor that time forgot can easily one-shot you with one swipe of his claws. Yes, I said claws. If you're not already, here's every reason you should be afraid of them. They can run at 31 miles per hour, meaning they could chain snatch Usain Bolt. They can jump 7 feet straight in the air, meaning this bush turkey could clear a shack. And they swim, meaning you couldn't Phelps your way out of this one. Female cassowaries are actually bigger than the males, and the biggest ones can grow to 6.5 feet tall. This guy is 6.5 feet tall. They have the sharpest claws of any ratite, and that second nail is basically a dagger that can disembowel both people and dogs. And by can, I mean they've done it. And the bastards kick. One man was taking pictures of one when the murder turkey proceeded to charge and knock him off a cliff. Cassowaries are naturally shy, and 95% of the time they'd rather run away. It's just that 5% is how someone ends up on CNN. There's 3 types of cassowaries, and I approve of exactly none of them. And on everything, I'd forgive all of that if they didn't sound like this. I don't even have a fear of birds, I just have a fear of getting my throat split open by an overgrown homicidal jungle goose that sounds like a Toyota on life support and indigestion. At the end of the day, when it comes to animals, I only have one rule. If Steve don't with them, what makes you think I will?
So she just recently developed this thing where she requires being held like almost all the time. And someone commented the other day saying, don't hold her too much because she'll get a dependency on it. When I tell you, it is so hard not to pick her up because she's just so cute and sweet, and she just sits there and cries at me and looks at me. I love you. And if you have to spend the rest of your life in my arms, so be it. That was a mistake. Mistakes were made. What can we do? I don't know.
Prepare yourself for controversy because the internet has failed us once again. Last weekend in the US, it was Father's Day, and of course there were the requisite videos of dads grilling and taking their tongs and going, because everyone knows the food won't taste good if you don't first. Then that part of my brain that must know all useless information kicked on, and I decided to research who invented tongs. You know what I found? Nobody knows. Nobody. There was a lot of research pointing to the idea that God invented tongs because a blacksmith would need tongs to make tongs. While I'm never one to discount the abilities of the Almighty, I do not believe that was pressing on her mind at the time. Land and sea? Check. Man? Check. Tongs? Oh, better get on that. Then in a brief fleeting moment of clarity, I got logical and I decided to check the U.S. Patent Office and found out that a guy named Murray Frankel patented the traditional kitchen tongs that we use today in the 1950s because he added teeth to the part. None of this jives for me. None of this answers my questions of who invented tongs. I'm so disappointed in the internet. If you can tell me that a dinosaur had feathers just by looking at their bones, why can't you tell me who invented tongs? Tong to tong tong tongs.
Because I'm the devil who's searching for redemption, and I'm a lawyer who's searching for redemption, and I'm a healer who's searching for redemption.
You probably know what a domestic cat sounds like, but do you know what a wild cat sounds like?
Hello, this is Unity Pharmacy. Our pharmacy team has a message for you on your special day.
Freaking shit. I don't know what to do. It is unusual. Honest to God. What is happening? I can't believe this right now. That's...
これからみんなでめちゃくちゃ踊って騒ごう騒ごう。
Headbanger.
Okay, so take a hoodie and put on backwards, and then put your cap.
Great. Now he won't get out. Still won't get out.
Yeah, you guessed it. He's still in here. And it's now 20 minutes later.
Loving you is a losing game.
Guys, I taught my cat to laugh. Okay, ready? Hold on. Kotar. Can I get the ha ha? Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.